So anyway, since I'm talking this about table, I want to tell you this. This very good, not one very good. I was going to tell yesterday, day before yesterday, so I didn't come yesterday. So day before yesterday, I was going to mention, but then it takes too much time. So one very good example for object to be refuted, gakcha, how to recognize gakcha. So you look for, you see like this. So you look for table, okay? So this is not table, okay? Where is it? You point everywhere. This is not table, this is not table, this is not table. This. Okay, so then you point every pieces, you can't find table. Okay, so you can't find table, okay? You can't find table. But then you watch you watch how the table appears to your sense of to your sense of to your mind, you say, how does the table appear? Okay, you didn't find the table, okay? But after all that, there's a table here. There's a table appearing from its own side. After that, there's a table appearing from its own side. After you could not find table, you look for table, so could not find, okay? Then you watch, then you examine your view of the table. How does the table appear to you? Or there's a table existing from inside, you see? The real table. Oh, that one is object to be refuted. That one is object to be refuted, to realize empty. You understand? So that's one useful example of object to be gakcha, object to be refuted. Okay. So that one, which appears to you, a real table appearing from its own side, you see. So that one you have to. So believing. So your concept, believing that is true, that's ignorance. That's ignorance. That's ignorance. You understand? So we think it's the right concept. We think it's valid. We think it's the right concept. No, it's totally wrong. That's totally wrong concept. Ignorance. That's ignorance. Okay. So this one. So this one. So you have to realize totally do not exist from its own side. This one totally do not exist from its own side, which appears to be something real table from there. Oh, that's total non-existent there. That. So you see, when you discover the emptiness, of the table, I think. So you see, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. The mere table, you see, what you look for, can't find that. And when you realize the table is empty, it's totally different. So see, that see. So here, the previous. This is very clear. Now this is very clear. The previous you made a mistake in the previous analysis. You didn't touch the target. You didn't touch the target object to be repeated. You didn't touch. What you're supposed to realize empty, you didn't touch. What exists, table, what exists is in middle left. So you look for that. You look for that. Which exists, you look for that. You cannot find. So you see, so what exists, you look, middle level table, you look, I guess you look the middle table, you look, could not find. Okay? But the gakcha is there, the wrong the wrong view is there. They see, you didn't touch anything. What you're supposed to realize empty, you didn't touch that. You see, the big mistake from beginning analysis. So the way to maintain the emptiness is this. Now the second. So you see, how does the table appear to you? You see, when you cannot find the middle table, you cannot find it. Okay. So like this, couldn't find. So then you examine your view of the table. How does it appear to you? Or there's a real table appearing from its outside, you see. So that one, then you look for, you see. So then you analyze. If it exists, it should exist either separately from these collections of groups, or it should exist oneness with the collection of group. Okay. Or exist separately, or exist oneness with group. So it has to be. If it exists, it has to be. Anything exists, it has to be one with the, or exist separately. So anything exists, it has to be like that. You see. So, for example, this exists separately from the table. No, this here. So or the table exists separately from the collections of group, or one is with the group. Okay, the collections of group. So it has one of those. So that so when you analyze. So when you analyze first, what is one with what that exists one with that, so it doesn't exist one with that. It doesn't exist one, say, with that. Because the table is the label, and this collections of the group is the base to be labeled table. The collections of the group, which is the group. Group of the collections of the parts. The collections of the parts. Is the base to be labeled table. So table is the label, and the collections of the parts is the base. Base, you see. So base to be labeled table. So two different phenomena. Label, the table is the label, and then the collection of the parts is the base. Not two separate. They don't exist separately, but they exist differently. So there's no way they can be one. Impossible. The base, collection of the parts, and then the base and the label table. You see, same as the aggregates, label I and aggregates, they cannot be one. It's the same. So see, by doing analysis like that, you see, what happens if it is one? Then all the mistakes you follow. So you see, it is not one. The table is not one with the collections of groups. Okay, then you make clear. Then you see, it doesn't exist also separately from the collections of group, collection of parts. It doesn't. Neither it exists separately from that. So what it is, what exists, what is merely imputed by mind, relating to this. So then the table is empty of existing from its own side. You see, so that. So I think my guess is I'm not sure, but my guess is maybe something that is empty. Something very deep that is empty from its own side. Not like you see mere table. You look for mere table. You look for could not find. So that symmetry doesn't exist. You see. So not like that. The feeling I'm trying to induce the feeling. That's more nihilism. See like that. So there's something you see deeper than that. Something which doesn't exist from its own side. So, okay. So anyway, you meditate maybe. So say. Might come clear, idea or experience. Okay? So that it comes because things can change. You think it's not possible, or it doesn't make sense. But when you do a lot of prostration by reciting Buddha's name, and then also Guru devotion, when you do that, then those experiences, you see, might come more real. You see, due to the blessing, the Guru devotion, strong Guru devotion is that receiving blessing of Guru, and then the also doing purification, strong purification, by reciting this name. So, so if you do that, then you see, even you think it may not happen this life, or impossible, or for many years, but suddenly you feel that. Suddenly, your mind changes. Suddenly you feel that. It comes more clear in your heart. You see, so that so this can happen. Change can happen when we do continual strong purification, and then at the same time the Guru devotion like that. Say, I mean, this is what I said in the teaching, but I think just a little as a guess, just a guess. You see, how the mind, how the mind can change, how the mind can really can change from what you thought impossible, from there, you see, to the possibility. To achieve enlightenment, to achieve liberation, to achieve enlightenment. Deni soda lenje do dove do junne